So they'll be calling you a radical. So let's get to the final steelhead numbers. We'll talk some of the incredible nightmarish Alaska salmon numbers. Just gonna chalk it up. Ignore Kevin Blanch's work. I mean, it's amazing, isn't it? How accurate. And I remember the fishing community in the early days were like, I remember being here at a coffee shop here, loading up some Wi-Fi out at Farmington Bay. Some guys come in and they're like, oh, it's Kevin Blanch. You're ruining our fishing business. And I said, what are you talking about? We're fishing guides in Alaska. What are you doing here? Oh, we live here. Oh, okay. I said, well, why don't you start a business on the Great Salt Lake, Salmon? And what the fuck are you talking about? You know, you get stupid with me. What are you talking about? How are you going to fish when there's no fish? Oh, we got right. No. You should be fighting the nuclear industry. So let's get to them. It's important. We'll talk some Alaskan catastrophe that's going on. I'll quote the elders. Not in our fathers' lifetime has this happened. The steelhead numbers. So the season's over. Where's your crown? The season's over. Where's your crown? Where's your crown? So they're going to come in at 67,000 for the year. Now, the reason I use the Columbia because it's 2.5 miles wide, 400 feet. It's the biggest by many times. The incredible beast. Canada, Montana, Idaho. Used to make it all right here to Duck Creek in Utah. Redfish Lake on Chemo, on Balco, Galena Summit, Oregon, Washington. 67,000. Now remember, hardly any gill netting. This is in front of the dams. In front. The sonar is in front of the dams. 67,000. 10 years ago, they gill netted in front of the dams. And heavy fishing takeout, commercial fishing. Natives and commercial fishermen. I verified the number. It's 826,000. So you go from 826,000 to 67,000 in 10 years. Where's the Endangered Species Act? They're still raising money. Greenpeace, Sierra Club, we all live in the green. Here, no, I mean, they can't handle the truth. They don't want the truth. They want no part of the truth. So, the smoking gun is a salmon. First came the god of salmon. Then, how will I live? The god of water. So, it's important. These American lies. Grant Wood on Chemo, on Balco. I cannot tell a lie. I cut down that cherry tree. Saddam Hussein had weapons of mass destruction. Pat Tillman fought off 9 million freaking Al-Qaeda in valor and victory. Abner Doubleday invented baseball. The peach basket. Natives play basketball on a landscape that's an arguable fact for at least 13,000 years. At least right here to this square inch of ground. Then came the god of water. The hallowed beasts. The sacred animals. The blue heron. The tundra swan. The ducks. The geese. The messengers. The gray whale. The seal. The Chinook salmon. They go to sea for 5 years. Blanch are full of shit. Record returns. Steelhead are dropping. They'll drop in 2016 because they go to sea for 5 years. It's unarguable evidence. Now, you know, COVID and the mink. We won't even talk about what they feed them. Fish meal? Fish meal? Fish meal? So incredibly irony. Well, it's not irony. It's the powers there be. So the native comes out, never happened before, nothing showed up. Zero. And we're going to still propagate. Alaska was sued recently for lying on return numbers. We know for a fact that Washington does it. We know for a fact that Oregon does it. We know for a fact the Chinook, 2010, 11, 12, 13, just record returns on record escapement. 2015, after the gill netting, after the takeout, commercial and native, after 1.37 million. I verified it because I've been working with the Oregon fish counters from the very beginning. They used to laugh at me. Army Corps Engineers. Live cam's been out for 7 years. This is by number of fish, not by volume, by weight. The native elder on the mouth of the Columbia. We have video proof. They're sick. They got tumors in them. It's Fukushima. The native elder's daughter called me in 2012, right after they did the white buffalo ceremony in New York. I wasn't able to go because I was in a bone marrow transplant center fighting for my life. I was invited. Talk about a staking ceremony of the mother of the Pacific Ocean. How can you stand by and just watch them do this to her? Not me. I fight for her. She fights for we from the sea. It's the ecology. We're part of the ecology. Don't you see? We. Not me. What did the tiniest sea urchin say to the 60,000-pound, well, Fukushima killed my food. Photoplankton, zooplankton, the crust of all life, the Pacific Ocean. Pacific means calm. She's not so calm. The whale replied to the urchin, to the starfish, to the salmon, we too. Everybody stood by. (2015) 2.7 million returning Chinook salmon on the mighty Columbia, the Chief Joseph. Badlands on Balco, on Chemo. Runs over 460,000 in 5 years. They go to sea for 5 years. Kevin Blanch, that will collapse on cue in 2016. Watch. Play back the tape. Dead tide pulls at your feet. Ignore my work. Go ahead. Did you ever think it was possible for a team to win 106 games? Maybe not even win their division? Huh. Wow. The baseball metaphor. Abner Doubleday. What? The Civil War general? In Europe, they call that the Textiles War. Textiles Wars. Molasses Wars. Sugar Wars. Cocaine Cowboys. Plutonium Wars. A lot of money in nuclear waste, bomb building that you'll never use. Price Anderson. Salmon numbers are the smoking gun. The catastrophe that is happening to the ecology. So last night, today, I did my work. You know, I've been documenting. I've been out here all morning. I was out here all evening, like I always am this time of year. No geese, no ducks. 2 shots last night. 2. That's all I heard. these videos here because of the migration, the western migration. The trains met right there. That's my great-grandpa standing back there, the second one back, third one back. UPSP offices in Hunsakerville, his house. They've divorced my grandpa. The migration, the manifest destiny on chemo. First they come for the buffalo. I won't stop there. The craftsman, the artist cut down the totem poles, pass out the small ones, wipe out the buffalo, the Chinook salmon, the hallowed beast of them all. You kettle me, I'll kettle you. Where's your fucking crown? Where's your fucking crown? Where's your fucking crown? Where's your fucking crown? Let there be light. Let there be light. Tesla on chemo, on Balco. Shows you why your wood axe bat. Can you pull this off? I doubt it. Let's give it a try. Choke up. Choke up. Choke up. Choke up. Choke up on your back. You don't have to be Babe Ruth or Reggie Jackson. You'll be Wade Boggs or Rod Carew. Mark Blander. Choke up. You get free snacks. Have some patience with the plates. You don't have to be Ricky Henderson. You get 3 outs. You're going to need them all this game. Concentrate. Let there be light. Oh, you want to play some lollygag, fast pitch stuff? Oh yeah, I played that sport. Whoa, 150 miles an hour. Kathleen Miller. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play today. I was supposed to go to New York to see him, Fogarty, in the Prospect Park at the Opelas, the prison ship memorials. Oh, kindergarten class playing there one day, and I'm like, hey teacher, you know there's 11,500 bodies right there. What? Every man, woman, and child. I thought we fought a Revolutionary War against the Royals, firstborn unicorn, hardcore Californium, the heir to the Romanov royal family. He says, oh, that family was murdered. How about how many people they murdered? Millions for years. They called in there cousin, Wellington. Ooh, what? Prince Harry is the heir. Prince Harry is the heir. He's got a baby born in the Russian River on Balco, on Chemo. Those salmon are dead. Done. Come on. Let's go to the MoMA. Not my Leon Black. Not my Glenn Dubin. Let's go back to your grassroots. Temptation. Love me, love me. The wind's blowing in against the wind. Well, I'm still running. Where'd you sleep last night? Girl, don't you lie to me. Love to watch your strut. Way up firm and high. Put that one off the well. Against the wind. I'm still running. Again. Oh, God. Almost knocked it off his crown, off his head. Come on, you can do it. How about that? I smacked it and smacked it. I Dave Kingman. I Eddie Murray did. I Wade Boggs did. I freaking Ty Cobb did. I Reggie Jackson did. I Barry Bonds did. What? It's a can of corn? Knocked the crown off his head. Come on, Joe Morgan it. The 13th inning, Ken Burns. He said Zuckerberg. Is there going to be a documentary on Zuckerberg? The New York Times blog? He should be in jail. Not my words, Ken Burns' freaking words. Give me a pitch, Ken. Bottom of the 13th. Blanchard's got bases loaded. Look out. Don't underestimate this hitter. Lemon Bostock. Oh, we know what happened to him. The 13th inning. Get a real baseball. Maybe you can knock it off his head. Ah, so close. So close. So close. Oh. You knocked the cover off the Ty Cobb can of corn. Think about what they did to his legacy. One freak makes a lie documentary about him. Oh, right over. Ah, that's Kevin Blanch. Use your paintbrush. Use your paintbrush. paintbrush. Closing walls and ticking clocks. The MoMA. Clocks at the MoMA. Clocks at the MoMA. Closing walls and ticking clocks. Shoot a fucking hop right and saw a begging pleading. They brought me to my knees. Shoot a tomato soup can off my fucking head. You part of the cure, you part of the fucking disease. Leon Black ain't my MoMA. Grant Wood. Oh yeah. He got leukemia 51. Getting there. Getting there. Warhola, Jackson Pollock, Grant Wood, the great American. Elsa Platz, the great American artist. Michelangelo. Spain Da Vinci. He got one last chance. The true American game's football, right? The violent. 1919, Frank DeFord on Balco. Named the sport in the year in 1909. 20-something people killed. Dead on the battlefield. Unleash the Lions. What sport, what year? 1909. Football, the barbarians. Unleash the Lions. Frank Gifford on the halfback pass. Monday Night Football. He's married to an Epstein? Yeah. What? So is Paul McCartney? What? The Eastmans are Epsteins? Yep. The MoMA. The Epstein Island freaking... What a feather in my cap. Here's your feather. John Lennon has been shot. You see my gypsy. That was a kick by John Smith. Blocked! And shotgun. Picked off. Where's your fucking crown? Birds. Huh. No salmon. First they came to me about a salmon. I didn't stop there. Where's your fucking crown? 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 Where's your crown? When your crown king nothing. Leon Black ain't my MoMA.